Another beautiful day, deep divers. Now, I hope you're taking care of yourself. This video is for two people in particular. The first, a guy messaged me from Morocco saying that there's a chaotic situation in Morocco right now that the world does not know about due to the forced vaccine passports. And he's beginning to lose hope. It's very hard to live in Morocco right now for him. And also on the same day, at the same time, a woman from Australia contacted me and she's like, Ralph, help, I'm unvaccinated. It's hard here for people like me. It feels like apartheid. It feels like I'm a prisoner in my own home. I'm a second-class citizen. I don't know what to do. Is there a way out of this crap? Ralph, look, both of you, I'm here to tell you, you've got this. Why? Because you are not alone. You've got the whole of the world behind you. You got millions of people right now who are waking up saying this every single day. My body. Oh, deep divers, say it with me. My body, my body, my choice, my choice, my freedom, my freedom. You see, everything is going to be all right, deep divers. All you have to say is that. Breathe with me, deep divers. One more time. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. One love to all of you. Now, this video is for all of you, deep divers. For anyone who feels abandoned by society. This guy who wrote me this long message from Morocco. And once again, if you have a message to send me, deep divers, make sure you add me on Instagram right now at Ralph Smart. He said, we are officially prisoners. And when he said that, I'm like, oh my gosh. Many people now believe this because of the current circumstances they are being faced with every single day. He said, without that vaccine passport in Morocco, you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere. He said even students need it to go to university. He said you need it to even leave your city. He said that it's affecting his mental health. And on that same day, a woman from Australia messaged me and she's like, Ralph, the world doesn't know what's really going on in Australia. It is turning into a prison. And is there a way out of this? So a lot of people are feeling like this. Is there a way out? And some people still don't know how I'm able to say, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. That's like my superpower, deep divers. Because I'm an alchemist, you see. And this is the way out. We all right now have to become alchemists, regardless of what is happening out there. We have to choose how we want to feel in here, because it's the inner world that controls the outer world. When you learn this, everything will begin to work in your favor. I'm here to remind all of you deep divers who are losing hope, who feel like it's the end. What seems like the end is nothing more than a new beginning in disguise. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? First and foremost, I'm happy both of you contacted me. The guy from Morocco, the woman from Australia, because you messaged me because you knew I had a platform and I'm reaching millions of people. So I can spread more awareness of what's happening. I can spread a greater awareness of what's happening there. You see, here to remind both of you, you are not alone. We've got this. But you've both taken the first step, which is the boldest step, to say, actually, I'm going to start expressing how I feel. You see, the way out of all of this is to learn how to express ourselves, is to learn to speak our truth even if our voice shakes. Every single day, remind yourself, if you are unhappy with where you are, let it be known to the whole world. Because a closed mouth does not get fed. And sometimes you might feel you are insignificant. What I do doesn't matter. But if Rosa Parks got up, the civil rights movement would have not taken place. She refused to get up. You have to learn how to be the Rosa Parks of this generation. Slow motion this side. Which means you have to learn not to budge, not to move. You have to learn how to stand in your truth, stand in your power. You have to learn how to stand up for your freedoms. Now, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Wherever you are in the world, Morocco, Australia, it's all happening, because what's happening in Australia and Morocco is what they want for the whole world. They want a world where you don't have any freedoms. 1984, if you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. Now it's time, the way out, it's time for us to create our own vision of the future. We do this by every single day focusing on the world we wish to live in. We do this by choosing how we feel every single day. I could have been feeling sorry for myself, staying in my bedroom, saying that it's not going to get any better. But I said, you know what? I'm going to be the one who makes it better, because I'm an alchemist. Regardless of what's happening out there, I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose to feel good inside here, because it's the inner world that controls the outer world. You see, we are in the midst of spiritual warfare. There is something called learned helplessness. As a psychologist, I'll tell you what it is. You see, the last 18 months have been hell on earth for a lot of people. A lot of restrictions. Even my relative who recently went to Ghana, she's like, you have to fill in so many forms just to prove that you have been vaccinated. It's not easy for a lot of people. But learned helplessness is when, because of all of these draconian measures and restrictions and rules, like the guy told me in Morocco, they have curfews. They've had it since the beginning of the pandemic. And also, if you don't wear a face mask, even when you're outside, you might be sent to jail. Because of all of these measures and rules and rigid regulations, what's happened is that what's happened is that a lot of people have lost hope. That's what learned helplessness is. So let's just say you've been in lockdown forever and then the door gets opened. You will still stay in lockdown because you feel that because of everything that happened before, the future is going to be the same. That's what learned helplessness is. And that's what's happening not just in Morocco or in Australia, in the whole world. People are saying, actually, what's the point? No, you got to remind yourself that you are in a film. You are in a story. And if it seems like the villains are winning in this story, it's because the story is not over yet. Slow motion this side. And you have to choose to become the hero. You have to stop being silent. You have to realize your voice matters. You are powerful beyond measure. You have to remind yourself it's not about being angry, because being calm is going to take you further. At the same time, it's okay to express any emotion that you are currently feeling. But you got to remind yourself, you are in a game right now. You're living in the Squid Games. And the only way out is in this new world they want for you. The metaverse. They want you hooked up to the AI. That's why they're moving towards a cashless society. QR codes. They want to turn a human being into a QR code. With all of this happening, you might feel that there's nothing you can do about it. There is so much you can do about it. The first thing you do is to connect with like minds. You build up the resistance stronger. You remind yourself that together we can get through this. Nobody can do this alone. Nobody can get out of this alone. You're going to need people. So it's time to put aside your differences. How the inorganic ones control billions of people is by dividing them into race, nationality, religion. All of these are illusions. We have to remind ourselves we are all connected. When you learn this, there is a way out. We also have to change the narrative. If we go with their narrative, it ends up becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you feel that this is the end, it will become the end. But if you say, actually, right now, I'm going to be a co-creator. I'm going to tell the story of Morocco. I'm going to tell the story of Australia. What's really going on? You now become your own media. You see, this current media is controlled by two asset management companies. BlackRock and Vanguard own all the media that you see. BBC, CNN, Fox News, Sky News, it's all owned by BlackRock, this asset management company. So all the media you're getting about what's going on is controlled by one entity, BlackRock. So this is why people don't know what's going on in Morocco. They don't really know what's going on in Australia, because the media is not going to tell you about what's really going on, because the media has been hijacked. So what are we going to do? We have to turn off their TVs. We have to turn off their radios. And we have to start broadcasting our truth. How do we do this when we haven't got the infrastructure they have? Well, we do this, once again, the way out, by connecting with like minds and then holding a global meditation. Because this is how we change the fabric of reality. When you have millions of people with the same intention, with the same focus, coming together with the same mindset, mountains move. Slow motion this side. So we have to start connecting with people who are just like us. We have to start connecting with people who remind us who we are. We have to start choosing love over fear. Fear is the only currency they have to control you with. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they cannot control. So continue to vibrate in the love frequency. What happens if you are smiling in a storm? It's no longer a storm anymore. You've turned it into a party. People don't know how I'm able to transform this energy. Shine every single day, smile every single day, do a little samba, baby, because I'm an alchemist. I'm literally changing reality. We all have to learn how to do this. We all have to become the true magicians that we actually are. So when it seems like things are so bad, don't vibrate at that same frequency, rise higher. Whoever angers you controls you. Slow motion this side. Whoever angers you controls you. Don't allow them to control you. So channel the anger into saying, actually, this is my plan B. Let me take my children out of their schools. Let me focus my energy on the new earth. Let me start learning how to work for myself. Let me start my own business, which is out of their system. Let me detach from their system. This is the way out, because you're now starting to see the writing on the wall. You can't sleep your way out of this one. You can't ignore the elephant in the room. It's not going to get better until you make it better. How do you make it better? Not by attacking what you hate, but by promoting what you love, by reminding yourself every single day, you don't have to fight the system. All you have to do is not comply with the system. What? Slow motion this side. I said you don't have to fight the system. All you have to do is not comply with the system. So I want to remind you, don't lose hope. Even if it feels like Morocco is turning into 1984 or Australia is turning into 1984, the story is not over until the cat down the road sinks. Remind yourself, learn. You are powerful beyond measure. All you have to do is continue to speak your truth. Stand in your power. Don't fold. Don't bend. Don't budge. Say, being free is my birthright. And the more people that do that, you will start to see a whole new world that will work in your favor. This is no longer a medical issue. This is a human rights issue. And every human being on this planet deserves the right to live free, in peace and harmony. 7-day vegan challenge with a whole bunch of grapes in their mouth, and then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Once again, to the guy in Morocco, you are not alone. The woman in Australia, you are not alone. And all the people of planet Earth, you are not alone. We have got this, and we are going to get through this together by just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to all of you who have been getting the wonderful Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, let me know why you have what it takes to be an Infinite Waters model, okay? Add me on Instagram, Deep Divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart. And if you've got a question, at Official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. They tried to bury us, Deep Divers. They forgot we were seeds. This is not the time to be afraid. This is not the time to live in fear. It's the time to put love first. It's the time to vibrate higher than where you find yourself in. Yes, the world seems very crazy right now, but that's okay, because this is showing us our true strength. You will come out of this stronger, knowing yourself more. Remind yourself every single day you can live the life you've always wanted to live by closing your eyes and visualizing it. I like that. Have a beautiful day, Deep Divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! And also by stepping into radical action. We must be the change we wish to see in the world first and foremost. Remind yourself of that. It starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you. No fear, no fear, only love. Say it with me, Deep Divers. No fear, only love, only love. We've got this, we got this. Have a beautiful day. Peace. And smile. It's not a crime yet, Deep Divers.